Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today we're at the Motorhome and Caravan Show 2019 and we're looking at this. It's the Hobby 515 UHK de-luxe. This is a 7-berth family van on a single axle. Let's have a few more facts and figures about it. This caravan is only 7.5 metres in total length. It weighs 1.6 tonnes or 1,600 kilograms MTPLM, and you're going to get a payload of 143 kilos. If you're happy to upplate the caravan, you can upplate it all the way to 2,000 kilos or 2 tonnes, and that's going to give you a massive payload of 500 kilos. So if you are a family of 7 people, you're going to get all your clothes, your bikes, your food, everything in this caravan. Where does it fit in the hobby range? Well, the deluxe is the second tier up. We start at on tour and then we have deluxe, but we still get an excellent level of equipment and build, and we'll see that shortly. This van on show today with some of the extras is just over £26,000, so that's a very well priced 7-berth family van. It'll take 4 adults and 3 children. So let's have a look at the front. We start here. This caravan is 7 feet and 5 inches in width, so you don't have to worry about the width of it if you're scared of a bigger van. We've got a single window here, and that's going to actually overlook the rear seating area and bunk beds. We've got the silver front and we've got the hitch up ahead. As we come down the off side of the caravan, we're going to see the 2 windows, and these overlook the children's bunk beds. We've got the grey decal down here and the H for the hobby side. We do have the bobbly sides, and that's pretty standard with hobby across the range and throughout Europe. At the end of the day, Hobby is the world's largest manufacturer of caravans, so they're getting something right. We have here the cassette for the toilet, so that gives us an indication of where the washroom's going to be found on this model. We do have steel wheels, and we've got white wheel trims on them. And as we come down further, on the off side, we're going to find the door on what we call the European side, the right-hand side of the caravan. On this model, we've got a one-piece door, but we do have a great window with blind in there, and we've also got the bin. Hobby also give us a grab handle, which can be very helpful for people who struggle to get in. We'll come down a bit further, and it's just down here at the back of the caravan. This is where we're going to find the lounge, and we're also going to find the onboard water tank filling point, because hobbies do have large onboard water tanks which can be quite helpful at times. We'll just come round the back. Round the back, this is where we're going to find the lounge, and we've got a large one-piece window which looks into there. We're also going to find our Here We Tow banner, so there we go. Let's head round the near side of the caravan. As we come round the near side, we're going to find a further window, and we've also got storage here underneath. Further down here, we're finding here our domestic vents for the fridge and freezer, and in here we've got a huge tower fridge and freezer, but we'll look at that when we're inside. We've got our electric point. Now what I like about that, it's on the near side, so it's not going to be going into the awning when you're trying to use your awning as a family of 7 up to 7 people. We can't see much further, so what we'll do is we'll now venture inside. And to be fair, what I do love about the hobbies is they are beautiful inside. Their finishes and their build is beautiful. So come on, let's venture inside. So this is the lounge area, as we can see, and this is at the rear of the caravan. It's a wraparound effect, and there's lots of room for all the family. We do have a really generous solid table, and this does just fold away if you want to have it more open plan. Around the lounge, we've got the nets. Now netting, as you can see on some of them here, it's pulled back, is not something we generally have in the UK, but very popular in the European market. And having been to Europe, I think that might be because they pitch so closely to each other. It gives that added degree of privacy. We've also got the curtains, and we do have blinds. And what I like is they're the pleated blinds, they're not plastic. So very much like the UK manufacturers. I think that's going to be quite popular here. So the lounge, we've got overhead storage, we've got lighting, and what we've also got above me is a drop-down bed. And that's something we don't often see here in the UK, because you may be asking, where are all these 7 people sleeping? We've got a drop down double bed just above us. So I'm going to move out of the lounge area now into the centre of the caravan and go through a few more bits. So I'm now in the centre of the 515 UHK de-luxe. The front of the caravan is now behind me. So on the off side, I've got here already a bracket for the television that's fixed. We've got a point here to put bits and pieces on and some storage underneath. There's also a cabinet for your glasses up there if you like to use that. Over here on what would be the near side of the caravan, we've got a generous kitchen. We've got 3 gas burners under here. Gas is what the Europeans do use. You won't find electric generally in Europe. So we've got 3 gas burners, and we've also got a really well-sized sink under this one with obviously a swivel tap. And as we can see, we've got the window. We've got storage up above. There isn't a microwave fitted to this one, but we do have storage. And under here, we have the Thetford dual grill and oven. So don't think you can't have an oven with it being a hobby. You can. And that's fitted in this van. So we've got gas, and we've got a gas oven and a gas grill. We've got several drawers, and they are soft closing, which on a van of this entry level, that's a nice feature to see. So there we go. We'll move a little bit further back, and here we find the Hobby super slim fridge. This was actually, I believe, patented by Hobby, by the family that own Hobby many years ago, and it's 150 litres. As you know, I like a fridge and freezer, and Hobby always have these huge long ones. So this is Dometic, is this one. We've got the controls up above. It works on electric and gas, as you would expect. Great big freezer, loads of shelving on both sides. So if you are a big family, this is absolutely perfect. So that's what we've got there. I'm going to move further back now. Now on the off side of the caravan is where we're going to find this shower room. It is fairly compact, but many people use facilities on site, so I don't think it's too much of a problem. And what you've got to remember is you're getting the sleeping space. So when I open the door here, we've got the bench toilet, we've got the hole in the floor there for drainage, for showering. There's lots of little cupboards in here. There's a good sized sink. It's extremely well illuminated. It's mirrored, and we've also got storage in the cupboards behind those mirrors. This one doesn't have the shower fitted, but you can have a shower extension as an optional extra. So there we have it. That is our compact shower room, washroom and toilet. Certainly enough for all the family. So here we've got the wardrobe in the Hobby, and when we open it up, I find in here there's a ladder for using the drop down double bed, and we've also got the fuse boxes and various things like that kept in here, but lots of room for hanging up your family's clothing. Down below we also have an additional heater. The Hobby does have air blown heating, but if you're out during winter and you need a little bit more oomph, we've got an additional heater fitted to keep everyone warm and dry. We're going to head further back now. Now this is actually the front of the caravan, and this is where we're going to find this dinette. As we can see, it's well illuminated in here. We've got lighting above, we've got lighting at the sides, we've got the nets, we've got blinds, we've got a lot of privacy. We've got a large dinette table which you can fold away. We've got a bench seat here and an even longer bench seat there, and there's plug sockets dotted around as well as lighting controls, so the children can be back here while you're in the front. And this does convert as well into sleeping space, and you're going to get a couple more people sleeping on there. On this side, brilliant for the children, we've got 2 bunk beds. We've got the ladder to clamber up, and these are really good bunk beds. I mean, in terms of width, I'd struggle to even reach or across over there. And we've also then got the blinds on the windows. Lengthwise, I'd say that's probably at least 5 feet long easily, so children up to quite an age are going to be able to sleep on these. And we do also have the curtain that slides across onto here to separate the children's sleeping area from the adults. So altogether, we've got storage space, we've got beds, we've got a dinette, we've got a washroom, we've got a huge fridge and freezer, a great big lounge, and if we want, we've got a payload of up to 500 kilos. So all this for £26,000, it's worth considering. Don't be put off by the hobby brand. If it's something that suits your needs, have a serious think about it, because for me, this van's ticking the majority of the boxes. So there we go, that is the Hobby 7-berth family van. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.